Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Welcome to Sunday night World of Thunder Esports League. Tonight, it is time for your pro late models in the first of what will be two races here with the World of Thunder Esports League and on Ultimate Dirt TV. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call and for the remainder of the night as we get ready. We're into qualifying. We've got just under a minute left in the qualifying session. We had a field and a field of 35 drivers it is now that has signed into the pit area for this evening, and what we're going to see, we'll see 4 heat races. We'll take the top 3 from the heat races, lock them straight into the main event, so automatically locking 12 in. Then we'll see a couple of B mains where we'll take what should be the top 6. Top 6 to make up a 24-car field. As we get set, we've got a little something special to preview later on tonight while the racing is going on. We'll hopefully chat to all heat race winners here tonight. Again, we're looking at 34 drivers have officially taken time. The one final car is yet to make his way onto the racetrack. That's David Castelli. Not sure whether he's going to be in attendance here tonight, but 8 laps for the heat races, 10 laps for the B mains, a warm-up session scheduled for 5 minutes. Don't think we'll get through all that, but if we do, after that, we will have a 40-lap feature event. We get set to take a look right now at your starting grid. Heat race number 1 will line up like this. It'll be Logan Rumsey, the man that goes quick time here this evening. He'll start on the pole position. Lucas Rourke lines up at a position number 2. Hayden Tolson will start from position number 3. Blake Majulis will start out of position number 4. From position number 5, it's Trevor Mead. Joseph Grandy lines up at a position number 6 with Eric York in the 89 from position number 7. Bud Molyneux will line up at a position number 8, and Sean Kostritza lines up from position number 10. Again, we get set here for heat race number 1 of 4. World of Thunder Esports action live right here on Ultimate Dirt TV, coming at you. Back with a Sunday night series in what is week number 2. Again, we missed last week. I was coming back from real world commentating and social media stuff, so that's why we didn't get to do a tape delay of that one or a live broadcast last week. But nonetheless, we are here and we are ready to go racing here for heat race number 1. Again, waiting for the final car to make their way onto pit road. Just looking to see if that safety car, the racing.com safety car, is actually going to move away before we get into what is going to be 8 laps in distance here tonight from the Knoxville Raceway. 9 cars, 8 laps, going to do battle here at Knoxville. Oh, okay, so I thought actually Logan Rumsey's paint scheme was not loaded up for some reason, but let's see if we can yeah, that's what I've got on my screen, and here we go. Have a look at this one. Top left is the main screen that you're going to see. You've got a speed shot down to the bottom right. You're ready to go racing off for corner number 4. Logan Rumsey is going to bring the field down to the green flag as they work down into turn number 1 and 2. Logan Rumsey leads the way over Lucas Rourke. Then you go back to Blake Majulis back there in 3rd. Joseph Grandy now going to move his way to position number 4, but it's a top 3 that is going to move on to tonight's main event as Logan Rumsey leading the way. He will officially lead lap number 1 from Lucas Rourke. Right through the middle of the racetrack they go, all staying single file there through the first lap and a half. Trevor Mead trying to get by Hayden Tolson as Tolson closes in on the 518 car. This will be a pole position starting spot in your B main. That's the battle for 4th, 5th and 6th position. Right now it's a 12 of Trevor Mead trying to go a little lower down into turn number 1 and 2 to get by Tolson, but it's going to be the exit speed that Hayden Tolson has got. Now Tolson closing in on the back on the rear bumper of the 518 car of Joseph Grandy. 3 down and 5 to run. Heat race number 1. The World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models here tonight from the sprint car capital of the world, the Knoxville Raceway. Logan Rumsey continues to lead the way over Lucas Rourke, and I got to say right now, boy, it's on right now as we continue to watch Logan Rumsey lead the way over Lucas Rourke. You get a real good look at how things are going to be right now on board. Down to the bottom right, that is Lucas Rourke on screen. Just see there behind your race leader, Logan Rumsey, with just 3 laps left to run. Rumsey, Rourke and Majulis. Majulis, I'm going to say, doesn't look all that comfortable at the moment, running back down to position number 3. But still enough to hold on to a podium, not podium, but also a transfer position right now. Rourke still right and putting pressure on the back of the 41 car of Logan Rumsey. He'll come to 1.5 remaining as they work down the back straightaway. Past, I should say, the Brian Clausen Sweet Town. Rumsey catches the infield berm. That'll open up the door, and here comes Lucas Rourke, but it's still going to be Logan Rumsey. A white flag is out. 1 lap left to go here in heat race number 1. Tell you what, this is going to be a very close finish here between the top 3 as they work down into turn number 3. About to come off for corner number 4. Off they go. Logan Rumsey going to be victorious here in heat race number 1. Just over over Lucas Rourke. Third, I should say, we'll go to Blake Majulis. And you look at Hayden Tolson, Trevor Mead going to round out your top 5. We'll wait for the official results to come up here before we take a good look at how these drivers all finished up. So again, wait for the official results to come up here. They are about to come up on your screen after 8 laps. Logan Rumsey, Lucas Rourke, Blake Majulis 1, 2 and 3. Hayden Tolleson, Trevor Mead make up your top 5. After the B-mains, there you go. Eric York, Bud Molyneux, Sean Kostritza and Joseph Garandy are going to be the drivers in heat number 1 that completed that one. Heat number 2 will line up like this. Dylan Wilson lines up the 80 machine from pole. In fact, before we get there, I forgot about this. We're going to chat to your heat race winner of Logan Rumsey. Logan, well done on the heat race victory here tonight. You had a little bit of pressure there from Lucas Rourke, but enough to get the job done, enough to start on pole this 40-lap main event tonight.
Yeah, you definitely want to be on the pole this feature, so it was kind of cool setting quick time there. Put me in a really good spot for the feature, but it's just it's really hard to know how to run the racetrack when you're out front like that, and it just you don't know if you should be in the marbles or not. So I was just trying to hang on there, but you got it done.
What do you do between now and the feature event? We've still got 3 heat races to go, plus a couple of B mains. What do you do just while you're sitting here waiting for you to come out on the racetrack next time?
I just gotta hope that my race set's good. I didn't really kind of unsure on it, so we just gotta hope it's good.
Logan, well done on the win. We'll see you back later on tonight to start on pole this 40-lap main event.
Yep, thank you.
Here we go, Logan Rumsey, your winner of heat race number 1. Let's take a quick break. And we are back here on Ultimate TV coverage of the World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models round number 2 here from the Knoxville Raceway, the sprint car capital of the world. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. Heat race number 2. It'll be Dylan Wilson and Stephen Gaines on the front row. Connor New, Colton Zimmer will make up row number 2. Diesel Jones alongside Jackson Reitzler in row 3. Row 4, Robert Overstreet and Wade Boris. And Russell Berry rolls off from the 5th starting position. Here we go. Getting ready to go racing here in heat race number 2. We are ready for a start. The green flag is out, and we are underway with Dylan Wilson to lead the field once again down into turn number 1 and 2. Connor New trying to the inside there on Stephen Gaines, but Gaines, and now look out. Here comes Colton Zimmer to the outside. Jackson Reitzler in the 22 machine. He's right there. He's going to make it a battle for that final transfer position, but around the outside goes Colton Zimmer on Connor New. That'll put Connor New back on in a B main right now. Wilson continues to lead the way right now over Stephen Gaines. They just pull away from 3rd place driver Colton Zimmer, but Zimmer again, he's going to have some company right now. Speaking of having some company, Stephen Gaines to the inside there off turn 4. Just for a brief second, they're challenging Dylan Wilson to complete what is lap number 2. And it's still Wilson, Gaines and Zimmer as they work down through what is turn number 3 and 4. Really starting to see these drivers work over the racetrack. Track will start to slicken up as the night continues to move forward, and who knows, probably by about the first or even fourth heat race of the night, we might see the drivers working all the way up towards the guardrail. These drivers are really going to have to pay attention to what the racetrack is doing, but right now it's still Dylan Wilson, Stephen Gaines, Colton Zimmer. That's your top 3. Connor New, Colton Zimmer, Connor New, Diesel Jones. That is your top 5. Wade Burrows, Robert Overstreet, Jackson Reinsler, and Russell Berry for you drive for your 9 drivers in what is heat race number 2 of 4. Much to like what we've seen, Logan Rumsey and Lucas Rourke, they were nose to tail, separated by a very, very little, 10th to 2/10 of a second throughout the course and the duration of heat race number 1. We're seeing the exact same here in heat race number 2, and I'm going to say Stephen Gaines is really starting to close in. He was about half a tenth quicker there on the previous lap as they come to turn number 4. The white flag is going to be out here in heat race number 2. Wilson, Gaines a little higher down on the entry, down into turn number 1. They'll work their way down the back straight away for the final time. Heat race number 2, World of Thunder Esports League Pro. Late bottle's about to get it done. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Dylan Wilson getting the win. Wilson gets the job done. Let's take a look at your heat race number 2 results coming up on screen. Dylan Wilson with the win over Stephen Gaines, Colton Zimmer. That'll be your top 3 that will transfer. Connor New, Diesel Jones home in 4th and 5th position. Followed by Wade Burrows, Jackson Reitzler, Robert Overstreet, and Russell Berry. We'll chat to your heat race number 2 winner of Dylan Wilson. Dylan, congratulations on the win. That'll put you outside the front row of a 40-lap main event. How you feeling after the heat race?
Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do starting this far forward, so probably go backwards here in the main. In typical fashion, if I start in the back, I usually go forward. If I start up front, I usually go backwards. So we'll see if we can't flip the script in this main and see what we got.
It's always going to be tough, when we come out to World of Thunder competition because, there's a lot of good drivers here tonight. You just said that normally you flip the script if you start up front and you go backwards. Does that put any pressure now, knowing that you're starting up front of this 40-lap feature?
No really pressure. I just, try and stay in front of the chaos here as long as possible because mid-pack it gets pretty racy and dicey and you can get caught up in something that's not your fault or, just make a mistake and cause something. So starting up front's definitely way easier. It's less pressure-packed and we'll take it and see if we can, do it all again in the supers later.
Dylan, well done on the win. We look forward to seeing you back in the main event later on tonight.
All right, thanks, Brett.
Dylan Wilson, your driver that comes home in position number 1 in tonight's second heat race of the night. We'll now move forward to heat race number 3, and on the pole, it's going to be this 33 car of Evans C, and in fact, it's going to be a pair of 33, so line up on the outside of the front row. It's Jaden Anderson from position number 2. We go back to the third starting spot. It's the 157 car of Caleb Durganson. Then we go back to the 4-starter. Christopher Joy lines up at a position number 4. Your 5th starter in car number 17. It is Tanner Tomasi. A number change. Number change for the what normally is the 09 car, but he'll start from position number 5. Logan Brass lines up the 89 from position number 6. From position number 7, it's Cole Younger in car 3 from 8. It's the 22 of Eli Beck. And rolling off for the 9th starting spot, it's the 18C of David Castelli. So the cars are rolling around. Already about to come and make their way off turn number 4. The green flag is going to fly here in heat race number 3 of 4. And again, just like what we've seen in the opening couple of heat races, Evans C is going to lead the way. Boy, look out, Tanner Tomasi, I believe we could be going yellow. Yeah, it is. We are going to go yellow. So we'll take a look at the instant replay. Tomasi just catches the inside berm there. Going down into turn number 1. Misjudged at the left front, very easy to do here at the Knoxville Raceway. Comes up in front of the 32 car of Christopher Joy. And Joy, I guess, very little time to react to the situation as well. Brings on the first caution of the evening. So, yeah, back live once again here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We are waiting for race control to let us know. I can tell you, Taylor Tomasi has been penalised for that one, and you know, it's a pretty easy call to make. Again, just a misjudge of the entry down into what was turn number 1. So heat race number 3. Again, we have got a total of 4 heat races. Then we'll move into what is going to be B main number 1, B main number 2, which will be 10 laps in distance. We should be taking the top 6 to make up a 24-car field. Then there's a warm-up session scheduled after the second B main. That'll consist of 5 minutes. And then once that warm-up session is complete, then of course we will move to a 40-lap feature event. So it's going to be a lot on the line for some of these drivers, but we get ready for what is heat race number 3. So again, just waiting for cars to get sorted and get situated. Heaven C, Jaden Anderson, again, a pair of 33s in the front row. About to come to the green flag next time by. Actually, good opportunity because we've actually got our second screen just reloading some of the paints because the paint's not working on that side of things. And, well, we like to keep the paints all the same. Heat number 3 again. Once again, about to restart here from the sprint car capital of the world. Get a big week here at Ultimate Dirt TV. If you've seen our post earlier on, Monday night, we have got the Plum Wild podcast Super Late Models presented by Northwest Racing Association from 10 o'clock Eastern. Tuesday night, we're back with World of Thunder Esports League. Back with some dirt street stocks, and we head to the Federated Auto Parts I-55 Raceway. We'll go back through our schedule here in a few short moments' time with Evan C leading Jaden Anderson. Hit the drag race down into turn number 1. It's going to be Evan C to slide up. Jaden Anderson now going to turn the cross-back move down to the inside up for turn number 2. And again, they'll go wheel to wheel, door panel to door panel. Jaden Anderson slide job on Evan C. But it's going to be Evan C quickly to go back to the inside. And it's still going to be Evan C to lead up by half the car length here in heat race number 3. C with a move there on Anderson. Now here comes Caleb Durgan in the 157 machine, then followed by Christopher Joy. But it's going to be still Anderson and C. Anderson, C, side by side. C's got the run on the outside, and C tubs him. Anderson stayed to the bottom. He made the choice to stay down to the inside, and now here comes Caleb Durgan now. Durgan in the 157 will move into the second spot. Christopher Joy trying to move into the final transfer position. Anderson, Joy, along with Logan Brass. Slider by Anderson. Joy turns it back underneath him now. Christopher Joy. Boy, 2 laps to go. We've seen Jaden Anderson challenge for the race lead. Now he's on the outside looking in here in heat race number 3. Heaven C, almost half a second lead over Caleb Durgan. Big gap back about 6/10 of a second back to Christopher Joy's. Joy puts the slider on Anderson. Anderson turns it back underneath him. Anderson moves back into position number 3 with just 3 laps left to run. Heat race number 3 on the night here. Anderson has got it over Joy. Durgan starting to slip away from the tyre tracks of the 33 car of Evan C. Logan Brass into position number 5. Cole Younger in 6s. He's got Tanner Tomasi breathing down his neck off for turn number 2. They'll come to the white flag this time by heat race number 3. Evan C gets the white flag. 1 lap left to go. Anderson gets in the marbles and gets into the floppy stuff up to the top of the racetrack. They'll come off turn number 4 with the race leader. Checkered flag about to fly here at the Knoxville Raceway, heat race number 3, and it's going to be Evan C to get the win. Evan C victorious. here in heat race number 3. Wait for him to get out of the cockpit of the race car and we'll chat to your heat race number 3 winner. But just to bring up the results, here it is. Evan C. confirmed your winner from Caleb Durkin. Jaden Anderson to make up your top 3 that will transfer into the main event. Christopher Joy, Logan Brass, Cole Younger, Tanner Tomasi, Eli Beck and David Castelli. Evan, congratulations on heat race number 3 victory. You've got a couple of good cars in front of you, but you've locked yourself into the main event. That's the main thing, right?
Yeah, definitely, had a pretty good qualifying and a good heat race. Jaden got a pretty good start on me, but we was able to slide him back and, keep him from sliding us in 3 and 4 there at 1 lap and pull away in the heat. But, feel pretty good about our speed at this track and, always like racing this track. So, we'll see what happens in the feature. I'm sure the line will probably change a little bit and have to stay on top of that. But, like I said, I feel pretty good about our speed here.
Hey, this track. You just said this. One of your better tracks. This is a track that's always been good to you. Do you learn anything from that heat race to get yourself prepared for that 40-lap main event later on tonight?
You can kind of learn what the tracks maybe going to start to transition to. Like right now, it seems like it's going to keep moving up, and maybe that bottom will come back in. At the start of the feature, but. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't think a lot of us have raced on this track on the new season, so we just have to find out what it's going to do in the race.
Evan, well done on the victory. We'll see you back later on tonight for your 40-lap feature event. Good job.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep, there we go. Evan C., your winner of heat race number 3. Heat number 4, getting a line up to go. Hunter Rich lines up on the pole position. To the outside of the front row, it's the 46 car of Matthew Selby. We go back to the second row, inside and outside the 27B of Brady Thompson will start from position number 3 from 4. It's the 12 car of Tanner Fuller. Your third row inside, what's going to be the 43 car of Nick King, and he's outside the 15 of Justin Sick, line up at a position number 6. Your 7th and 8th start as a final row. It's the 9 car of Tret Bailey lines up at a position number 7. Then we go back to the 32C of Chase Dunow. Lines up from position number 8. Heat race number 4. This is the 4th and final heat race of the night. Again, the green flag is up, ready to go racing here. 4th and final heat race of the night. Here from the Knoxville Raceway, World of Thunder Esports competition. Pro late models coming to the green flag. They race up for corner number 4, and it is going to be Hunter Rich in car number 33 to lead the way down into turn number 1 and 2. Thompson puts the move there on Full as they work off for turn number 2, but Fuller back to the inside of Thompson. You race for the minor placings and race for the final 2 transfers. Positions is on. Then you go back to 4th place car. It's the 15 car of Justin Sick, and we'll see what Justin Sick can do with Fuller and Thompson, whether he can get by him. Using a lane lower is Justin Sick over Josh Fuller, but Fuller pulls away from Sick, and now Fuller comes after Brady Thompson for the runner-up position. Big time slider down into turn number 3 with a crossover move from Brady Thompson off for turn number 4. It's going to be almost a dead heat of the line. There was very little in between the pair. I can tell you right now, it was a few 1,000ths of a second. At the start-finish line, 2 1,000ths of a second it was exactly. And it's still Fuller over Thompson this time. Thompson with the move there on Fuller, and Fuller, boy, that was real. That was on the run, on the snout, and on the nose of Josh Fuller, but he done well to turn it back underneath and not make contact. Thompson again back to the inside. We're only halfway home. 4 down, 4 to run. Here comes Justin Sick with a run now on Brady Thompson as they work down through again that turn number 1 and 2. Boy, Justin Sick really starting to make things work. Here's, in fact, you know what? Well, you take a look on board. Right now to the bottom right-hand side of your screen on board. Justin Sick, who is in the 4th and final transfer position just at the top left of your screen. That's you see your battle right there between Josh Fuller, Brady Thompson, and Justin Sick. And you just see how close these drivers do get to one another. Thompson again trying to put the move through 1 and 2 past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Coming for the penultimate time down the back straightaway. Final heat race of the night. Thompson, he got way up and almost into the side of Josh Fuller. And this is going to be a real interesting finish right now here in heat race number 4. Fourth and final heat of the night. It's going to be Hunter Rich leading the way right now. Off the corner number 4, Hunter Rich is going to the big dance. Checkered flag is out. We are done and dusted here in the final heat race of the night. We'll chat to Hunter Rich here in just a few moments' time. We'll look at heat race number 4 results on screen. Hunter Rich gets the win over Josh Fuller, Brady Thompson. That'll be your top 3. Justin Sick, Nick King, your top 5. Then you go back to Trent Bailey, Chase Dunow, and Matt Selby. The 8 cars for heat race number 4. Let's chat to the man that gets the job done in heat number 4, Hunter Rich. Hunter, congratulations on the victory. And, well, you've done the first part of the thing, and let's lock yourself into the main event. You happy with that one?
Yes, sir. This track's too wide open. It's horrible, but I like it, so.
Mate, do you think it's going to widen up by the time you come out for that feature event, or what do you think the track's going to do between now and that 40-lap feature event?
I hope it widens out. I just don't like train racing. I hope slider line comes in. I should be pretty decent then.
Hunter, well done on the job here in heat race number 4. We'll see you back very shortly in the 40-lap main event. Good job.
Thank you.
Hunter Rich, driver of heat race, winner, I should say, of heat race number 4. Now I can tell you we are moving to 2 B mains, and there will be 10 laps in distance. Let's go through your starting lineup, and it's going to be like this. Hayden Tolleson lines up on the front row alongside Christopher Joy. Row number 2 to the inside, it's going to be Trevor Mead. To the outside, Logan Brass from position number 4. From 5, it'll be Eric York, and from 6, Cole Younger. From 7, it's Bud Molyneux. Tanner Tomasi from 8. From 9, it's Sean Kostritza. From 10, it's Eli Beck. From 11, it's Joseph Grandy. Ready for a start. B main action. Safety car going to stay on the racing surface. So they'll send them around one more time. So B main number 1, 10 laps, top 6. We'll transfer to your feature event. So this will essentially line up the inside row, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 23. In tonight's feature event. Then, of course, B main number 2, well, pretty simple. Same format, same distance, same transfer reason. It's just going to line up the outside row of tonight's feature event. Hello and welcome live here on Ultimate TV. We're live across the social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Hello, Mid for Concrete. How are you, buddy? Ready to go racing off for turn number 4, and the green flag is out. B main number 1 is well and truly upon us right now. Hayden Tolleson will lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2. Trevor Mead now quickly moves into position number 2. Christopher Joy back to 3rd. Eric York trying to make his way through Younger. Now Tanner Tomasi slides into the 6th and final transfer position. He has some little contact there with Younger to the inside. They're almost 3 wide. Watching the 89 car of Eric York. He's sitting in position number 5, and he's got a fast 17 car of Tanner Tomasi working back. He's looking to work back to the inside just in front of them. No, then you go back to the 89 of Logan Brass. Christopher Joy. Again, they continue to work side by side with one another. Really starting to heat up here at the Knoxville Raceway, B main number 1. It's still a tough task right now for some of these drivers to get into the show. So they all work right through the middle of the racetrack. 10 laps is the distance. We've completed 3 so far. Your leader is still Hayden Tolleson out there in front in the 327 machine. Then you, Makes a little boo-boo. Turn number 3. Now here comes Trevor Mead. Christopher Joy. Joy stuck the nose up on the outside of Mead, but now Mead with a slider. Joy turns it back underneath him. So the mistake from Tolson makes a battle between Trevor Mead and Christopher Joy. They make contact at the midway point of the back straight away. Logan Brass, Eric York in 4th and 5th position. Then you go back to Tanner Tomasi in the 6th and final transfer spot. Tomasi sending it right in the fluff up through turn number 1 and 2. Now he gets a run there on the 89 car of Eric York. I thought he might have tried to go down to the inside, but maybe just trying to play somewhat a little bit of defense right now, knowing that he's got himself at the moment. He's got himself locked into a transfer position. York again trying to make his car very wide. And now Tomasi goes to the inside. You race for 5th and 6th. Down into turn number 3 is on. Will Tomasi, oh, he's going to make a move there on York. Nearly gets into Brass. Meanwhile, just in front of them, you've got Trevor Mead, Christopher Joy throwing some sliders at one another as well. York with a move on Tomasi. Tomasi goes back to him, and now here comes Logan Brass. What a battle. What a couple of battles you've got on screen. Nearly 3 wide in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Joy gets clear of Mead and Brass, and again they go back to single file down the front straightaway. Coming to 2 laps left to run. Here in your first B main of the night. Oh, Tomasi into the wall. Tomasi into the wall. He's lost the right front tyre. And no yellow in this one because our leader has now gotten to the start-finish line, which means we've got 1 lap left to run. Hard break right there for Tanner Tomasi, who had himself in a transfer position. They'll come off for corner number 4 this time by, and it's going to be Hayden Tolleson with the win. Tolleson gets the win. Jeez, drama late in this one. Tolleson, your winner of B main number 1. We'll take a look at the results. We wait for those final finishing results to come up. And here they are, about to show up on your screen right now. Hayden Tolleson gets the win over Christopher Joy in 2nd. Trevor Mead 3rd. Logan Brass 4th. Cole Younger 5th. Eric York gets the 6th and final transfer spot for Beck, Kostritza, Grandy, and Tomasi. Well, unfortunately, we say goodbye to those drivers in B main number 1 as B main number 2 gets ready to make their way onto the racing surface. Connor New lines up the 10 on pole. To the outside, the 15 of Justin Sick from position number 2. From 3, it's Diesel Jones in the 46. From 4, the 43 of Nick King. From position number 5, Wade Burris in the 98. From 6, it's the 09 of Tret Bailey. From position number 7, Jackson Reitzler in the 22. From 8, the 32C of Chase Dunow. Then we go back to Matt Selby. In fact, it's Robert Overstreet in the 46, alongside Matt Selby in the 46 to make up positions number 9 and 10. And your 6th and final row, it's going to be Russell Berry in car number 84. And he's outside the 18C of David Castelli. Lines up at a position number 12. We can confirm Matthew Selby is a non-starter in this one. So ready for a start, hopefully here in B main number 2. The lights are still on. The iRacing.com safety car. They are. So again, a big week here on Ultimate Dirt TV. If you haven't seen the post already, we've got the Northwest Racing Association Plum Wild Podcast Super Late Models on Monday night. World of Thunder Esports Dirt Street Stocks, 8 o'clock Eastern. Wednesday, we've got the Down and Dirty Outlaw 360 Sprint Cars and the Northwest Racing Association Mountain View Plumbing Pro Late Models from 9 o'clock Eastern and 11 o'clock Eastern. Then Thursday night, the big one coast to coast from 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern. 9:30 is the Down and Dirty Pro Late Models. Here we go. We are green off corner number 4, and there you see the cars down the front straight away. So again, the same thing as what we just seen in B main number 1 is going to apply here in the second B main. car into the concrete wall. It's Chase Dunow in the 32C car. Jackson Ritzler as well. He's out of the event, so a couple of cars already suffering some heartbreak here in your second B main. And it's still Connor New out in front over Diesel Jones in second spot. Then Justin Sick back there in third position. Nick King on screen in fourth. Trent Bailey, Wade Burris in the 98 car. That's the sixth and final transfer spot. Then the black and yellow 46 car of Robert Overstreet. He is on the outside looking in as Justin Sick. Speaking of looking on the outside, he tried to make the move to the outside of Diesel Jones, but Diesel Jones going to send it all the way upstairs, right the right rear on the cushion, all the way around through turn number 1 and 2. And I'll tell you what, I called it earlier. Expect to see the guardrail on the cushion be utilised here in your later on in the night. I did say about heat 4, maybe B main number 1, but right now, seeing it work here in B main number 2, and Diesel Jones is making it work. You just love the feeling of putting the right rear on the cushion. So close to the guardrail. I go somewhat right through the middle of turn number 3 and 4. We complete what is lap number 5. So still 5 laps left to run here in what is B main number 2. In a 10-lap journey, Justin Sick still on screen in the 15 car, still trying to fight and get away past Diesel Jones. This one position is only one row. So it's either a 16th or 18th starting position right now for the driver sitting in second and third position right now. As your B main leader, Connor New, continues to lead the way from Diesel Jones. And again, we stay focused on this battle right now for second and third, because I'm going to say Nick King, slowly but surely, creeping his way into this two-car battle between Diesel Jones and Justin Sick. Whether he does anything with it or not, only time will tell with just 2.5 laps left. 2.5 laps left to run. Trent Bailey back in position number 5. Wade Burris in that sixth and final transfer spot. He's got about 6/10 of a second there. Back to the 46 car of Robert Overstreet. David Castelli, Russell Berry still on the racetrack in 8th and 9th position. Meanwhile, Jackson Ritzler, Chase Dunow, they are both out of the event. Coming to the white flag, 1 lap left to go for your race leader of Connor New in the number 10 machine, Majula C Speed Shop number 10 car. Watching Diesel Jones, the Speed Ranch set up entry. Work again to the caution, but Justin Sick down again. I think Justin Sick might just say, you know what, that's okay. I'll finish here. If I can finish in the 3rd spot, at least I'm going to the big dance. Off for corner number 4. Checkered flag is out. And it's going to be Connor New getting the win. Connor New taking the victory here in what is and what was B main number 2. Now, with that being said, we have a warm-up session scheduled for 5 minutes. The track has not been reset, so it is going to carry over. Let's take a look at your B main results coming up on screen right now. There it is. Connor New gets the win over Diesel Jones in 2nd. We are not interviewing our B main winners. Justin Sick in 3rd, Nick King 4th, Trent Bailey rounds out your top 5. Wade Burris gets the 6th and final transfer position. Robert Overstreet, unfortunately, will miss out by 6/10 of a second. Back in position number 7, Russell Berry, David Castelli, and Jackson Ritzler. The top 10 in B main number 2, Chase Dunow, and of course Matt Selby did not make the start for what was your 2nd B main. So, with that being said, we'll take this opportunity right now to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Come back, we'll pay a couple of bills, play a couple of ads, and get ready for your 40-lap A-main event here live from the virtual Knoxville Raceway. Round number 2, the World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models. On the other side of this, A-main time, folks. And welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of round number 2 of the World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models, live from the sprint car capital of the world, the Knoxville Raceway, for round number 2. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set. We are less than 60 seconds away from the short little warm-up session happening right now for the drivers to somewhat run the racetrack in just a little bit more. They get 3 minutes. And well, we're down to 2.5 minutes completed of that 3 minutes. We've already seen Logan Rumsey pick up the win here in heat race number 2. The second heat race winner of the night was Dylan Wilson. Evan C. found his way with a heat race victory in heat race number 3, and Hunter Rich picked up the win in heat race number 4. We spoke to those 4 drivers earlier on tonight, and well, we locked in 12 from the heat races, then we locked in another 12 from the 2 B mains, where it was Hayden Tolleson and Connor New. Well, that being said, the checkered flag is being thrown here on this practice, on this warm-up session, as we get ready for your 40-lap main event to come here from the Knoxville Raceway. Let's take a look at your starting grid in tonight's main event. Round number 2 of the World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models here at the Knoxville Raceway. Logan Rumsey will start from position number 1. Dylan Wilson lines up at position number 2. Position number 3 is going to be the 33 car of Evan C. Alongside him in another 33 car, Hunter Rich lines up at a position number 4. Position number 5 in car number 5, it is Lucas Rourke, and from 6, driving the 07 machines, that is Stephen Gaines. From position number 7, it's the 157 entry of Caleb Durgan to his outside. From position number 8, Josh Fuller. Blake Majulis lines up the 127 machine from position number 9. Colton Zimmer will start from position number 10 in car number 20. The final 2 drivers to lock in from the heat races is the 33 car of Jaden Anderson. He'll start from position number 11. And from 12, it's the 27 B car of Brady Thompson. Then your B main winner and your B main winners will start from the 7th row. Hayden Tolleson in the 327 car. Connor New will start to his outside. That'll be the 13th and 14th starters. Then the transferees will go back to row number 8. It'll be Christopher Joy lining up at a position number 15. The 46 of Diesel Jones from 16. From 17, the 12 of Trevor Mead. From 18, the 15 of Justin Sick. Logan Brass, the 89 from 19. From 20, the 43 of Nick King. From 21, it's the 3 car of Cole Younger. From 22nd, the 09 of Tret Bailey. And your final row, Eric York in the 89 from 23, and Wade Burris in car number 98 from position number 24. So as the drivers are giving you the salute, a simple 4-wide salute here from the Knoxville Raceway. In what has been a wonderful 7 years of competition with the World of Thunder Esports League. Tonight in the DirtFan.com Super Late Model, Pro Late Model Series, I should say. Just a simple show of respect as the drivers present to you a 4-wide salute. 7 years World of Thunder Esports League, are the largest iRacing league on the service. So our field, our 24-car field is set. They get lined up into rows of 2 by 2. So we wait for the Wonder Green signal. There it is. The Wonder Green signal has just been given. Round number 2 of the World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models. We've still got Super Late Models to come in just about 1 hour's time. Seeing as though this thing is only set for 50 minutes, we are going to have more than enough time, folks, as right now it's time to go racing. 24 starters, 40 laps on the board. Round number 2 the World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models. Let's get naughty for 40 here at the Knoxville Raceway, and we are green. And it's going to be Logan Rumsey and Dylan Wilson to lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2. Rumsey's going to slide up in front of Dylan Wilson. Now here comes Hunter Rich, Evan C. 3 wide in the middle right now. Lucas Rourke and Stephen Gaines. It's going to be Logan Rumsey to lead lap number 1. Evan C. again stuck in a 3-wide battle here on lap number 1. He's just inside the top 5 right now. 3-wide challenge for second and third. Hunter Rich, Dylan Wilson. Wilson's gone up, and here comes Rich. Watching the 3-wide battle happen right behind second and third spot as they work off for corner number 4. And it's going to be Stephen Gaines to the outside. Now Josh Fuller going to throw his hat into the mix early on. All sorts of racing lines being utilised here, and look at this gaggle of cars. There's about 10 cars in this shot right now that are all fighting for positions, and then look at this, they're 2 by 2 by 2, even by 3 by 2 and 3 again. Right now it is gloves off here at the Knoxville Raceway. Fuller now coming after Lucas Rourke, tucked in behind the 33 car, one of many 33 cars here in this field. That is Evan C. Rourke with some problems there on the inside, but seems to have got that figured out, hopefully in the number 5 car, as Caleb Durgan works to the inside of the 157 machine, just to the outside. Colton Zimmer gets on by, move Colton Zimmer into position number 8. Wilson's got some company this time with Hunter Rich down to the inside off for turn number 4. Rich trying to make the bottom side work, goes right through the middle of the racetrack. C going to slide up in front of Stephen Gaines there, and now Gaines is going to get shuffled back to position number 5. Evan C back to position number 4. Little shot in the shorts there from Stephen Gaines, on Evan C. Didn't do anything to the 33 car. Now Evan C comes after another 33 entry. That is Hunter Rich. Slider line from both Dylan Wilson and Hunter Rich, trying to track down the 41 cars. They both ran the slider line. They leave the door open right there for Evan C just to roll the bottom side. And that's exactly what he does. We're 7 down and 33 to run. First, second, third, fourth on screen. You can even throw in 5th and 6th there just to the very right of your screen. Lucas Rourke, Stephen Gaines. Hunter Rich again working side by side at the line. I'm pretty sure he had third at the start-finish line over Evan C. And again, there wouldn't be very much in between, and we've completed 8 laps. 8.5 here in the feature event. Evan C with a big move there on Rich, and now he tries to get by Dylan Wilson. Evan C's got the bottom side working a treat right now. From that very first lap when he was stuck in 3 wide and he fell back to about position number 6, he's starting to find his rhythm, starting to find his feet, and he certainly found the racing line. This is a track that has been very, very kind to Evan C over the years. Wilson still holds on to that second spot. Logan Rumsey still your race leader. We're a quarter way down, 10 down and 30 to run. Who will take out what is round number 2 of the World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models, presented by DirtFan.com. Evan C is now going to find his way to position number 2. Dylan Wilson now, he'll get shuffled back to 3rd. And boy, I tell you what, here comes Hunter Rich right through the middle. Meanwhile, Lucas Rourke, you go back about 5 laps ago, he was to the very right of your screen as the top 4 were all on the left-hand side. And now he's caught up. 4 of the top 5 cars were all rolling the bottom side of the racetrack. Dylan Wilson was the only one that was sort of stuck through the middle and stuck upstairs, and now Lucas Rourke going to follow him. Wilson with a run now on Evan C down the back straightaway. C, Rumsey, again, they both work to the bottom side along with Hunter Rich. Meanwhile, Wilson and Rourke are both going to move to the outside. Rich is going to make it 3 wide through the middle and nearly side by side for the race lead. What a battle you've got. The top 5 cars. They'll come to 26 laps left to run. Rumsey out in front at the moment. It almost looks like what is a Delaware file restart. But we are well and truly under the green flag conditions here at the Knoxville Raceway. Logan Rumsey upstairs in the 41 car. Wilson in the 80 machine trying to get by the 33 car of Evan C. C has not gotten off the bottom side. We are yellow. Brady Thompson in the 27B car. Let's see what happened here. just a little helping hand from one of the 33 car, one of the many 33 cars. I believe that's going to be Jaden Anderson. It is, in fact, Jaden Anderson in that 33 car that just gets into the back of the 27 car. And Christopher Joy nowhere to go. Oh, Justin Sick got a piece of that one as well. But a tough break there for Brady Thompson in the 27 car. Justin Sick. So Jaden Anderson, I can confirm, has just been given the end-of-line penalty. So he is charged with that one. Now, real simple. Race control after last week. Instead of drivers picking their lines, well, it is race leader gets to choose inside or outside. And that was told to make that very clear. 1 to green as the lights are out on the iRacing.com official page truck. We get ready to go back to racing here at the Knoxville Raceway. Again, we'll chat with you top 3 in 25 laps time. 15 down. 25 to go. Logan Rumsey, Evan C, row 1, Dylan Wilson, Hunter Rich, row 2, Lucas Rock, Stephen Gaines, row 3, Josh Fuller, and Colton Zimmer, row 4, Blake Majulis, Caleb Zergan, row 5. Back to the green we go. We're back live for 25 here at the Knoxville Raceway. And again, it's going to be the slider line from Logan Rumsey, Evan C. Wilson run on the inside of the raceway. Can't get up to the top side where he was being most comfortable for what has been probably the last 8 to 10 laps. Now, Wilson again forced to stay down low as Hunter Rich goes to the outside. But Evan sees your new race leader there at the start-finish line. Now he'll throw the slider there on Logan Rumsey. And boy, we talk about the storylines to develop not only throughout the course of the season, but the history that these two drivers have got with one another. Evan C. now the race leader off for turn number 4. Logan Rumsey's now got Hunter Rich to contend with. Rich again follows the 33 car of Evan C. Not all the way through turn number 1 and 2. Rich stayed low, whereas Evan C. ran the slider line. And what we spoke to Hunter Rich after he raced number 4 victory, he said that he was hoping that the slider line is going to come into play, and that's exactly what it's looking like right now as Logan Rumsey has back to second spot, back to the runner-up position now, trying to get back by and stop being in the middle of a 33 numbered sandwich. C, Rumsey, Rich. Then you go back to Lucas Rock, who's found his way to position number 4, and the restart has really hurt the 5 car of the 80 car of Dylan Wilson, I should say. The 5 car of Lucas Rock. Boy, he's capitalised on this one. Yeah, unlucky, Justin. We come to the half race distance here off turn number 4. 20 down and 20 to run here at the Knoxville Raceway. They come past the start-finish line camera. There it is, you can just see. You just see the gap right there between second, third, and fourth. It is not a whole lot. We continue shutting the door there. Hunter Rich there trying to shut the door on Lucas Rourke, but Rourke trying to reinforce that door back open off for turn number 4. And now Rich coming after Logan Rumsey once again. They both go to somewhat of a little slider line. Meanwhile, Lucas Rourke has got the 80 car of Wilson once again to contend with him down to the inside of turn number 3. So again, just past half race distance, and boy, I tell you what, Evan C. really starting to open up a gap right now over Logan Rumsey. Gaines, Majulis has found his way to position number 6, and I gotta say, he's somewhat been pretty quiet tonight. Is Blake Majulis not making a whole lot of noise, not with a qualifying effort that we're normally seeing coming out of the 127 car, but now when it comes to the pointy end of the field, when it comes to the cream rising to the top, Blake Majulis, well, he's just on the outside of a top 5 right now. Again, he drives it in deep, and you can just see the different lines between Blake Majulis and Evan C. C was all the way around the bottom side of the racetrack. Meanwhile, Majulis, he's running the slider line. Challenge again here for second and third as Hunter Rich tries to get by once again. In the 33 car by Logan Rumsey, couldn't complete the pass in 1 and 2. Can he do it in 3 and 4? And again, he pulls up alongside him. He probably looks a lot better in 3 and 4 than what he does in turn number 1 and 2. And again, he goes to slider to make contact. Rumsey into the wall. He backed out of it. And well, Hunter Rich goes to second. And now here comes Lucas Rock. Boy, I tell you what, Logan Rumsey would not be too happy with that one. And rightfully so. But once again, we continue to stay green. No penalty because we are still under the green flag conditions. There was no caution. And do you give up the caution? Do you give up all those spots to not get your spot back just to send the other guy to the back? Or do you look at the bigger picture, keep the car rolling, try and salvage your top 5 and try and maximise your points here for what is going to be a wonderful 10-week series. We're already in week number 2. Rich moves it to the top of the racetrack. That's the slider line that he was talking about after we spoke to him in heat race number 4. Now look at this. Look at the experience right here. Logan Rumsey, Blake Majulis, Dylan Wilson, 3 wide off turn number 4. This is 4th, 5th and 6th position. Majulis with a slider run. Rumsey nearly parks it and basically parks it on the nose of Rumsey in the 41 car, but Rumsey turns it back underneath him. Now Rumsey, where does he go? He runs a mini slider line. Majulis drives it a little deeper down into turn 3 and off for turn number 4. And again, they're almost 3 wide with Dylan Wilson still trying to make it 3 wide down the bottom side of the raceway. 3 wide through 1 and 2. One more time. Majulis is going to get clear of both Wilson and Rumsey. And now here comes Diesel Jones now in the 46 car. 10 laps left to go for your race leader of Evan C. He has got the 1.3 second advantage right now over Hunter Rich. And I got to say, oh, short slider there from Rumsey on Majulis. And with 3 wide once again. Boy, these 3 drivers, you speak about the experience. How many World Championship races do these 3 guys have between them, whether it's late model sprint cars and everything else in between? Even the USAC non-wing sprint cars, I'm pretty sure Rumsey didn't make that one because of his age. But the experience that these 3 guys have right now between the late model World Championships and the 410 wing sprint car World Championships is unbelievable. A 1.5 second lead for Evan C. We've got a heat race distance left to run. Hunter Rich still holding on to position number 2. Lucas Rourke in third. And I tell you what, it's a fresh side up front right now. And it's nice to see with a new season for World of Thunder Esports competition. It's nice to see a little change in the podium positions right now. Hunter Rich, Lucas Rourke, they've still got 6.5 laps to contend with. And they've got quite a bit of a gap. They've got a 1.2 second gap back to 4th place driver Blake Majulis. I'm going to say, don't forget Majulis. He's not only batting not 1 but 2 cars to contend with in Logan Rumsey and Dylan Wilson. Wilson just outside of a top 5 again, but he can see 5th and 4th place battling right in front of him, and that is Logan Rumsey, and now Blake Majulis and Rumsey with the run. Oh, there's some contact into turn number 3. I'm pretty sure there was contact between Rumsey and Majulis. Again, no caution, no penalties at the moment. 4 laps left to run. Wilson and Rumsey. I feel like I've been talking about Wilson and Rumsey for pretty much this entire feature event because, well, this is all it's been. Let's go back up and check the battle for 2nd and 3rd between Hunter Rich and Lucas Rourke. And again, I don't think we've gotten sort of outside the top 6, 7, 8 positions maybe in this entire feature event. But what can you... Well, I don't think you can blame him when we've seen 2 and 3 wide action. 3 to go for the double 3 in the 33 car of Evan C. Can it be a 33-1-2 finish? Or is the 5 of Lucas Rourke? Is he going to spoil the party? Rourke on the inside. Rich on the outside. Big slider move from Hunter Rich as Lucas Rourke still making it work on the inside. Lucas Rourke, I want to say, had 2nd at the start-finish line. And again, we checked that. We checked the distance between it. It was 4/1000th of a second. White flag is out. 1 to go for your race leader off for corner number 4. Rourke with a move there on Rich. Now Rourke is going to move into position number 2. One final time down the back straight away. A 2-second lead right now into turn. About to come into turn number 3. And they work their way off for corner number 4. Evan C is victorious. Checkered flag is out. Evan C gets the win. 2nd will go to Lucas Rourke. Hunter Rich home in 3rd. And just like that, a finish on a wonderful race just with what was 2 cautions. Two cautions in this feature event. Let's go and take a look at your full finishing results. Evan C gets the win over Lucas Rourke and Hunter Rich. That'll be your top three. We'll chat to those three drivers post-race coverage here in just a few moments' time. Dylan Wilson home in 4th position over Logan Rumsey in 5th. Diesel Jones 6th. 7th is going to go to Stephen Gaines. Caleb Durgan in 8th. Hayden Tolson 9th. Christopher Joy rounds out your top 10. We'll go over the page. Blake Majules in 11th. Josh Fuller 12th. Jaden Anderson 13th. Nick King 14th. Cole Younger in 15th. Colton Zimmer 16th. Logan Brass 17th. Trent Bailey 18th. Trevor Mead 19th. And Wade Burris rounds out your top 20. Eric York in 21st. 22nd is Connor New. Brady Thompson 23rd. And Justin Sick, unfortunately, back there with nowhere to go in that incident in turns 1 and 2 with Brady Thompson. He'll come home in the 24th and finishing position. We'll chat to the man that comes home 3rd place here tonight in the 33 car. It is Hunter Rich. Hunter, congratulations on a 3rd place finish here tonight. Not a bad way to start what is round number 2 here tonight.
Yes, sir. I was proud of myself. Felt like I could do better.
Mate, all throughout that feature, whether it was Evan C, Logan Rumsey, even Lucas Rourke there to the back end of that one, it felt like there was always, someone either to your inside, to your outside, or always someone to throw sliders with. That must have been fun out there on the racetrack.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I love racing against Lucas. He's hard to beat, but Evan, he's just dialed in, I guess.
Hunter, well done on the 3rd place finish here tonight. Before we let you go and celebrate a wonderful run here in the Pro Late Models, we'll let you thank everybody involved on this 33 car.
I'd like to thank Tanner Tomasi, Speed Ranch, JC Floyd, Chase Barbara, Lucas, Hunter Gaines, and my buddy Diesel.
There we go, Hunter Rich home in position number 3. We'll chat to the man that comes home 2nd place here tonight in car number 5. It's Lucas Rourke. Lucas, congratulations on a 2nd place finish. And well, I got to say, that was one that you really had to earn for. You must be happy with the 2nd place finish here tonight.
Yeah, it feels good during second in that stacked of a race. I feel like I could have at least been closer to Evan there, but kind of got stuck behind some people there for a little bit, but other than that, it was a good race.
Hey, what could you learn from that feature? Well, what could you have done differently, I should say, to get yourself better in that one spot higher up on that podium?
Really just qualify better and win my heat. Just how fast this track is and pros being so wide open now, like just starting up front means so much, clean air and everything.
Lucas, well done on the run-up finish here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. Before we let you go, we'll let you thank everybody involved on this 5 machine.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Tanner Tomasi, Speed Ranch, Cocky Floyd Consulting, Dirty South Speed Shop, Chase Hardy for spotting me, and just everybody that helps over there and all that.
Lucas, well done on the run-up finish. We'll see you back very shortly, hopefully in the Super Late Models.
Yep.
Lucas Rourke home in 2nd spot here tonight. Well, he gets the job done. He picked up a win earlier on tonight in the heat races. Now he gets the job done here in the feature event. It's the 33 car of Evan C. Evan, well, I'm going to say the opening probably 2 or 3 laps. You fell back to, I think I want to say maybe 6th, even 7th position. You were 3 wide there for the opening couple of laps. But once you got clear of that 3 wide battle, you made that bottom side work. And well, you dominated here in that feature event.
Yeah, our car was extremely good down there. We just got a little tight going into one. Got tapped in the quarter panel, and that just kind of put us 3 wide for a couple of laps. But we was able to work through that and get singled out and start making some moves. And it seemed like we were about the only cars that could really hit that bottom. In the beginning there, and it was definitely helping us just pass people running a different line, not really having to slide them or anything. And I knew in that restart, we could just get a good enough run that, depending on where Rumsey went, we could probably hit the bottom, make up some time, and, slot them. And, I felt like once they got into the lead, we could pull away and clean track. And, that's definitely what happened once we got out front. And, it didn't really seem to fall off any and just maintained a good pace out front and, really just kept pulling away.
What did you make any adjustments from that heat race that you were in, after what you've seen the track do and track progress before that feature event?
Yeah, it was I kind of knew the bottom would be fast at some point, at least in one of the turns. So I knew hitting it would be important to try and make some passes. At least early on. You never know if it's gonna stay down there the whole race or move up. No, that slaughter line and middle was pretty fast also. So, kind of just got to go up the line and hope it works out for you. And it definitely worked out for us in the beginning there, and was able to kind of stay on that line and work the middle a little bit later on in the race and still make some good speed.
Well, Evan, congratulations on the victory after a 7th place finish last week at Volusia. You come away 6 spots better. You take the top step of the podium here tonight at the Knoxville Raceway. Evan, before we let you go and celebrate a little short victory before we get ready for the Super Late Models, we'll let you thank everybody involved on this 33 car.
Yeah, just I thank everyone at CFM Esports, Magility Speed Shop, and I had a lot of cars from our team and make the show tonight. So that was cool to see, and got to thank Tactical Defense, Captain Morgan, Steve, and everyone else put on the series for us. Y'all guys for broadcasting, and we'll see everyone in the Super Race.
Evan, congratulations on them. We'll see you back shortly, buddy.
Yep, thank you.
Evan C., your winner here tonight from the Knoxville Raceway for the Pro Late Models. And well, we are not done with just yet because we have still got plenty of action to come here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Again, we've seen... So what was? We go back just to recap a quick qualifying result, the results for the entire night. So Logan Rumsey went quickest in qualifying with a 17.477. Dylan Wilson, Evan C. That was your top 3 after qualifying. Heat race winners. Logan Rumsey picked up the win in heat race number 1. Dylan Wilson picked up the win in heat race number 2. Evan C. won heat race number 3. Hunter Rich won the the 4th and final heat race of the night. Hayden Tollison along with Connor New picked up the wins in both B mains before the warm-up session, and then our 40-lap main event, which seen 2 cautions. We see Evan C. come away with a 2.654 victory over Lucas Rourke, home in 2nd, and then Hunter Rich to round out the top 3. Well, that's the first part of the broadcast done here for Ultimate Dirt TV and for the World of Thunder Esports League Pro Late Models. We've got Super Late Models to come up next in about 30 minutes' time. So make sure you stick around live on Ultimate Dirt TV, live across the Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch feeds if you want to see it clearly. Check out the YouTube feed if you want to see it pretty much almost live in real time with about a 5-second delay. Check out Facebook, or you can go on Twitch. Either other doesn't really matter. Make sure you hit the like and follow button. Make sure you share it. Make sure you give us a thumbs up on the YouTube. And again, we'll see you back very shortly with your Super Late Models here with the World of Thunder Esports League. But for now, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, we say thanks for watching the Pro Late Models. Congratulations to Evan C.